personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a yoga-inspired balance and flexibility workout using a Swiss ball, stability ball, exercise ball, etc. So some of the exercises are a bit more challenging. I would gear this intermediate to advanced because of the balance exercises mainly, but I guess depending on what you're good at is what you would range your difficulty on. So the first thing that we have is the Lord of the Dance. It's a balance and stretching pose. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into your Lord of the Dance and put your hand on the ball, which challenges your balance further. So we'll hold. After 10 to 15 seconds, we'll switch sides. Then the next thing that we have is a Warrior One. So you're going to hold your ball overhead and get into a sort of lunging stance. Your toes are pointed outwards, the forward toe is pointing forward. This is going to strengthen and stretch the leg muscles and the core. And then by being in this staggered sort of position, you also challenge your balance. Sometimes there is a misconception that you have to be really strong for balance, and although it is true that you have to be somewhat conditioned to have good balance, balance begins in the mind. And if you don't believe me, you may test this by closing your eyes and trying to stand on one leg, and surely you will fall more quickly in that way than you would if your eyes were open. So that being said, you should practice stretches, and this will increase your neuron activity in the brain. And the more you get accustomed to doing poses, the easier it is for your brain to put it in your muscle memory, and therefore making the pose easier. Next, we'll be doing a Warrior Two, but this time we get to sit on the ball. So you're going to be in sort of a side lunge stance. You're going to bring your arms apart. This offers a good stretch for the hip flexor and also for the outside of the hip of the leg in front. After about 15 seconds, switch. The next thing we have is a seated triangle. So you're going to sit with your legs apart and you're going to bend along the side. You can reach for your foot, and your arm ahead or extended above is going to help stretch along the side of your body. It's a pretty good full body stretch. After a brief pause, switch sides. Our next stretch is a Warrior Three with the ball. So this is another challenge for our balance. So you'll drop into your Warrior Three, and place your arm on the ball. After a brief pause, switch sides. Our next pose is a cobra, and we're using the ball to intensify the stretch. So you get into a prone position on the ball, and then you push up. You should feel a good stretch in the front of your abdomen, your chest, and in your lower back. From here, we're going to push down into a child pose. So with your arms placed on the ball, you're going to kneel and push down through your shoulder blades. By using the ball in this pose, you deepen the stretch in your lats, which are your big muscles of your back, as well as your shoulders. After a brief pause, we're going to do a threaded needle, which means to bring your arm from underneath the other arm and to twist your body. This deepens the stretch in the back of the shoulder blade. And then after a brief pause, switch sides. Next, we're going to come up on the ball, and the next stretch we have is for the lower back and the hip. So it's a seated twist. You're going to cross your legs, take your hand over the leg on top, and twist. Then after a brief pause, switch sides. And then we're going to finish with a seated fold. So you're going to extend your legs in front of you and fold down. And that concludes our yoga-inspired stability ball, balance, and flexibility workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.